I'm Jordan, and you're watching Fixbook. So today I'm going to show you how to replace your front brake pads and rotors on a 2005 Cadillac Escalade. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to do is take your wheel off, use a flathead to pop off that cap. You got 7/8 lug nuts on there, and then we'll be looking at your brakes, and you can use this T55 Torx to take this guy, I can't even see, there we go, this guy and this guy off, and then take a flathead, stick him in this hole and pry to loosen up this guy, and then should be able to take these guys out and pop it on off, and there's our brake pads. And next we'll take our brake pads off. You just pick up on them and pull off, and then you're gonna take one of those brake pads and set them up here like I've got them on this caliper. Get you a C-clamp, and then we're gonna spin this guy in, and that's gonna send these two pistons back so we can put the caliper back on over the new brake pads. Next, if you want to take this rotor off, you got two bolts right here and here, and that is to take this bracket off. Once you take this bracket off, this caliper is just a free-floating, this rotor is a free-floating rotor, and mine has two virgin clips. It means it's never been taken off before. You just take a pair of dikes, break these off, and then this thing will just slide off. Your new one goes back on. You don't have to put these back on. It'll all go back together good there. Now take a second to just listen to what I got to say about rotors. Okay guys, so this is going to be our quick rotor talk. The reason to replace or turn rotors. Alright, for one, there's a minimum thickness. If the rotor measures below the minimum thickness, and you don't replace the rotor, it can cause personal injury or death because the rotor can break while you're driving. Now a reason to turn the rotors, if when you're driving you press the brake pedal, you feel that pulsation in the brake pedal, sometimes you can turn them and fix that for a while. If you can afford it, it's better to just put new rotors on there, because the thinner they get, the easier they warp. So that's why you turn them, to replace them. Again, it's unsafe to drive with them if they're below the minimum thickness and you're putting new pads on there. So that's something that some people miss. It's dangerous. It can be a major injury, many lives dying kind of thing. So just keep that in mind when you're replacing your rotors. Alright, next thing we're going to do is, you can see I've got my new pads on, and you're just going to make sure you put grease in the area you see there. And the back pad is going to be the pad with one wear indicator. There's two with two wear indicators and two with one wear indicator. Just make sure you match it up to the one that came off. And then also your slide pins, you're going to make sure you just slide them in some grease here. Just lube them up just like that, and then when you put your caliper back over top of these guys, that way it'll be greased up like that. So that's pretty much it. Just tighten everything up. It's gonna be all to it. So thanks for watching, guys. Okay guys, one other thing I almost forgot to tell you, the minimum thickness. It's either 29 millimeters or 27.5 millimeters on this one, because there's a bunch of different ones on AllData. This one's measuring at like 28.5 or 28.8, and I'm saying like 28.72 millimeters right there. And so just measure, make sure it's not below the minimum thickness. The other thing is, before you drive the car, make sure you pump up the brake pedal, get the pressure. If you don't do that before you drive, and the first time you go to hit the brakes, you're not going to have any pressure, and you're going to hit whatever in front of you. So just remember to pump up your brake pedal before you drive. So that's it. Again, thanks. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you would like, subscribe, comment, and all that fun stuff. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.